my friends, I am so super excited to share this journal with you. I took a little golden book and I turned it into a lap book. I did one of these a week or so ago and I loved it so much I decided I wanted to do it again. Now here is the tassel that is going to come with this little golden lap book. It's right here. It is attached with an eyelet and a lobster claw clasp. You can see that I have decorated the main spine with 2 layers of fabric and then a layer of trim. Here is the back of the book, very traditional little golden book. Here is our second spine right here, which has the vintage fabric and then this trim covering the wax thread. This is a view here of inside of the journal. And of course, here is the cover. I've added a flower and some pink pom-pom trim. Underneath that is some pink satin trim. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the tassel so it can lay a little bit flatter while I do the flip through. Here is the fabric from the spine on the inside. On this first page, which is the inside of the front cover, I went ahead, you can see the tags that I've added, but I want to show you what I did. I took a piece of scrapbook paper that's pink and I cut these slats in it so that I could put all of this ephemera in it. Did a little embellishing here. Now, what I want to tell you that's so exciting about this journal to me is, well, one, I'm just loving turning the lap books, or turning the little golden books into lap books. That's been a blast. But the other is I have used the digital kit that I created. It's my Easter digital kit. And I'm going to show that to you. I have showed that to you in a previous video, but I'll show it to you again while we're flipping through. And I want to let you know that I did print that out on the back of scrapbook paper, as is sort of a tradition for me. Here we've got a pocket, and here this tag is from the kit, as well as this piece here that says Happy Easter. This was given to me by my friend Soleil at Soleil & Craft, and I just added this little embellishment here. Now, I did not find a great spot for the spine of the original little golden book, so I took and cut it into 6 pieces and used it as tabs in here, and I think that is a nice little added detail. We've got some of the story still in the book, as you can see. We have got this at the thrift store. It is stationery, and you know what, guys? I left it white. It's the first time. I don't think I've ever left. I don't think I've ever left the stationery white, but you know, this journal has a little bit of a cleaner look to it, so I just added this. We've got our 3 layers of doilies here, which I've been getting a kick out of doing. We have some paper that I created. I was just playing with some watercolor, some stamps. We have this. You saw this in a previous video. I have lined it with pom-pom trim and just have another piece of my watercolor paper in there. This is an image right here from the kit that I created. And this right here is a tag from the kit. And then this is a piece, I think I either picked this up at Joann Fabrics or I got it in, somebody sent it to me in Happy Mail. I can't remember. Just some ephemera. The Hello Spring is from my kit. Some of you will recognize this scrapbook paper that I have in here with the rain boots. I was able to finish that scrap pad completely, which was a really good feeling. You guys were with me when we did this. We used this vintage magazine page and we covered this vintage. What is this? Is this a magazine page? It must be. And I didn't think the colors worked great, so we covered it, but I still wanted to see it because it is vintage. You were with me when we created this with our 3 pieces of paper, and this is vintage wrapping paper. This is a image from my kit. And this is more stationery that I found at the thrift store, and this is another piece of the spine. I left it plain on this side, giving it a nice bright white clean look. I added this piece from my kit and also some ribbon and some little embellishments here, and these little embellishments were sent to me in Happy Mail. I added some ribbon over here. This is an image from my kit. This is some of my pink coffee dyed paper. This is also an image from my kit. We have some doilies, more of the kit. If you are interested in the kit, it is available in my Etsy shop. So we have this opens up. The bike, this bike here, and then this are from my kit. And this is from the scrapbook pad. And this is also from another spring scrapbook pack that I have. And it was nice to use it, and I think it coordinates really nicely with the kit that I made. And this is from my kit, as is this bunny. Now, somebody mentioned something to me the last time I showed off one of my kits, and they said, "Oh yeah, I used those elephants in a project that I did. They're available online." And I said, "Well, yes, they are. Artists can put their work out onto sites. I pay for a site each month, and I'm allowed to use the artist's work if they choose to sell their work on that site. So I'm able to access that. For example, the person that created this piano, I purchased the rights to use it to make my kit. Now what I did to make it different, because you have to alter them. So once you purchase them, you have to alter them. So what I did was I added the bunny, I added the eggs, I added the basket, I added the cross, I added the flowers, and that's how I changed it and made it uniquely to me and to my digital kit. So I hope that makes sense for any of you that have questions about digital kits, or if you've seen an image being used. It's not that somebody is using, it's not that, I'm not going to talk about other people, I'll talk about me. I'm not using anybody's artwork that I do not have permission to use, just so we're all clear on that. This is also from my kit. I added some lace right here, and you can see the purple doily. Also, just so you know, this will be available in my Etsy shop. This is another image from my kit, and I added some lace right here. This is another piece of the original Little Golden Book spine. Love this page. So here we have another, you guys were with me when we made this. And this is a little piece of ephemera from my kit, and I added some stickles to it. This is more of the vintage wrapping paper with some writing paper underneath, and underneath that is our vintage guy playing golf and barbecuing and all that good stuff. I added some pom-pom trim. I love pom-pom trim. Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys is if you have tags, like the tags that I created for my kit have a circle here so that you can hole punch it and put some fabric through or lace or whatever you want. But if you don't want to do that, what I did is I used my little punch for these mini banners, and I just popped that over it. So you don't have to punch every single one and use it in that way. You can always cover it with a little embellishment. You could put a flower there. You could pretty much put anything there. I also wanted to mention that if you guys have any ideas, if you purchase a kit and you say, hey, you might notice that maybe you'd like to see something else in it, or you might like to see something different about it. I'm new to it, so please give me suggestions. It doesn't bother me at all. And also, oh, this is so cute, and this is from the kit. as is this. And if you have themes that you'd like me to perhaps create a kit for, I'm happy to do that. I added a pocket. This particular piece is from one of the scrapbook kits that I used, and I just added a little embellishing and some trim, a little embellishment here, and these little puffy embellishments, those were given to me in Happy Mail, and that is all on the opposite side of stationery. So here we are. We're getting ready to open the next portion of the journal. But before we do, let's have a look at, there's a pocket, and I just popped a little ephemera in here. This was given to me in Happy Mail. And there's a book page, and we're going to pop this back in there. Then remember, here's where the other spine is, and I added some pom-pom trim. When we open that up, and listen, you can take this, let me get this situated. You can take this and you can go like this and work through it this way, or you can, since it opens like that, you can go through it the opposite way. It doesn't really matter. So I don't know what I want to do today, but so I don't forget to show you, we'll go here to the center. Now you could add another pocket here if you wanted to, but I did add this that flips up. And then, and now it's off screen, so hang on, there we go. Our little envelope flips up, and I just stuffed a vintage library card in there, and that can be journaled on, but you could add more to that envelope if you wanted to. Oh yeah, and I used some stickers, and those were given to me in Happy Mail. I'm really been working on using my stash because I think that's really important to do that, and it's been a lot of fun. We have another part of our original spine, some of my pink coffee dyed paper, an egg from the kit. This is a scrapbook pad that you guys probably recognize, and isn't it adorable? And I think everything just works really nicely together. Same here, same scrapbook pad, so fun. So I think I was able to finish up 2 of them. This one I had used a lot of it, and then the other one, which I'll point out, I think I was able to finish it. If not, I'm probably almost done with it. Easter egg image from my kit. This coffee dyed paper has sparkles on it. I don't know if you can see it, but I do love it. Some doilies. Page from my butterfly book. Here we have just some ephemera from the kit that I popped on there. Yellow doily. And then we have our big white doily. And in here I put just a little tag. And it opens up and you can write inside. This says One Cute Chick, and that's a sticker. And then the rest of it is images from my kit. Yeah, this is the other spring scrapbook paper pack, and it's so pretty. Now this right here, this envelope, the purple, this was sent to me by my niece Julia. She's getting married, and her invitation came in this gorgeous envelope. I added this image to it, and we open this up, and let me make sure you guys can see, because we've got a pocket here with lots of ephemera, and then I adhered a couple layers of paper so that some journaling could be done in there if you wanted to. This is an image from my kit. We have a doily and some of the pink coffee dyed paper. More doilies. I love the peeps. And actually, are they peeps? These are bunnies. So they're supposed to look like peeps, I think, but they're actually bunnies. Do peeps come in bunny shape or chick shape? I think chick shape, but I can't remember. Maybe both. Original spine cover. Another stationery pack that I found at the thrift store, such a great find. Beautiful yellow, white, and green doily, which coordinates beautifully with this image. Now, before we get to that, I want to show you the little ticket that I popped in here. This is actually part of the kit that I created. So this page was given to me in Happy Mail, and it's so beautiful, and I really wanted to put it in this journal, and it worked out great. This is another page from my kit, and we have a tag from the kit. And you can see that I embellished it here to cover where you would do your hole punch. I add a little bit of lace. And then this is a combo. This is from my kit, but then this is cardstock from the paper pack that I had. Just did a little upper pocket, and then I embellished it with some trim. Here is another image from the kit right here. And then that's just a nice big tag. I love this. This is obviously images from the kit. And here are the center dangles. There are center dangles on this other half. Can you see I'm pointing to them? But I'll show them to you up close in a minute. So I'm really enjoying making digital kits, guys. It's a lot of fun. For me anyway, I find it to be quite relaxing. I don't watch a lot of TV, as you could imagine, between, you know, I have a couple little part-time jobs, and then I'm a creator, so I edit all my videos, and I create digital kits, and I create journals, and so I don't have a lot of time for TV watching. This is an image from my kit. I think it's one of my favorite ones. I love the basket full of flowers. Added a little lace here, little yellow doily. This is from the kit. It's like a big stamp. And let me know if you guys think these are too big. I thought it was kind of fun. And a little note could be jotted on there, like your mood for that day, or just any sort of little note. Or you could use it to embellish a page with if you wanted to, honestly. Spice in the temple, mighty and faithful, tides of the ocean, oh, you are the maker. As I mentioned, the journal will be available in my Etsy shop, and obviously the Easter kit is available in my Etsy shop. And actually, I made 2 tassels at the same time when I made the one for this journal. And one of those, because one's going to go with the journal, but then the other one will be available in my Etsy shop. Now, you guys have been seeing me add these tabs lately to, keep our tags in place. And I wanted to show you what I did over here. We have a couple layers. So we have this side tuck spot, and then we have a tag. But then, so that was in between here, and then under this pink one, we have another tag. So I did sort of a double layering, and I don't have them snuggled in here, but they are under it slightly so that if they started to come loose, this would catch them. And I think this is the last of the original spine. I had a rogue piece of book page. It's a full page, and so I just folded it and put it in here. Whoever ends up with the journal could take this and they could add writing space to it. They could collage with it. You could do anything you wanted with it. But I just thought it would be fun to add it and not waste it. And we have a couple of tags. I want to mention that this tag also was given to me by my friend Soleil at Soleil & Craft. She sent me a box of goodies a while back, and I've been using them here and there, but lately I've used quite a bit of the things that she sent me, so thank you, Soleil. Added a little lace to the top of that. Ah, this is one of the cards that Soleil sent me as well. This is part of the kit right here. This is not. And that's not either. I added some trim here and also some trim here. I really love the way everything worked together as far as the colors, 2 scrapbook kits and then my own kit. I I think it all came together really nicely, and I just think it's just such a joyous piece. I will have it available in my Etsy shop. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. I only did 1 or 2 videos, maybe 2. I can't remember now because I've had a lot going on. But only a couple videos on me working on the journal, but that's okay. It all came together. I got it done, and it is available if you need a little springtime journal. Thanks for watching. See you soon.